Hello creative minds, I have prepared two examples of how creatively you can use addition and subtraction. Okay, we already know that when we add something or subtract, there is the basic principle that you have to subtract as many stitches as many you add if you would like to keep your fabric balanced when it applies any pattern with additions and subtractions. Okay, so I would like to make a simple mesh right now, just a real simple one, and I'll tell you my story how I was playing with those stitches, and then accidentally I found out that so many things are done, and I have even my own pattern here to share with you. Okay, this one is one of the patterns from the board I just showed you, and that's exactly what am I doing right now. Okay, here remember the basics. You add the stitch, but you have to subtract one, right? So I did two together. I add the stitch and I will subtract again one. So when I knitting two together, that means that I have at the end one stitch. Okay, and I will do this until the end. Alright, and the back of this pattern is going to be simple pearls. Alright, and now I already have my simple mesh, see? And this is quite beautiful. Okay, I never knit my first stitch. Okay, and I'll do this one more time. So I did addition here, and then I will subtract one, means I will knit two together, addition, two together, addition, two together, addition, two together, and so on. Okay, back will be only the pearls. All the way to the end. Okay, and I did my pattern twice, and see how beautiful it looks. That's a mesh. Alright, my pattern now exactly like this, see? Exactly like this one. Okay, it's just the yarn is different. Okay, now let me tell you a little thing about knitting. Now you can get creative with all kind of stitches and everything. So if we just simply continue doing our pattern, right? So one addition and one subtraction, and then we just continue to the end. Let me get to the end and I'll show you what I have in my mind at this point. Okay, now at the other side, at the back, simply Remember how we knitted here with the pearls? It was all the pearls. Now let's try to do all knit. Okay, I'm just doing all knit, and I'm doing right on top of the same pattern, so we can really see the difference. Okay, I am doing all the oops, let's see what happened here. Wow, this is what I was talking about. See, now this is what we have here, another pattern. See, bottom one is a net, and upper one is a net as well, but has a little different look to it. Okay, I'll continue just doing this, and I'll try to see with one more pattern how that looks, what kind of result are we going to get. Okay, at this point I will knit oops, made a mistake. Okay, let's see. Now we are going to do reverse side. And I'm going to do all knits. Okay, here it is, our mesh pattern. See the difference? This is still beautiful. I love it. Alright, I stretched this pattern to show you something. There is a little trick about this pattern which is very amusing, because it looks like looks like they look alike each other, right? This is upper part here, and it's lower part, and the lower part has more of these knit stitches, and upper part has more of the pearls, right? Both of the parts, upper or lower, are beautiful. They are based on the exact same pattern with only one difference. Here on the below part, reverse side was knitted pearl. Here, reverse and back side, front and back side here was only knit. Only the knit. Here, front was a knit stitches, and reverse was a pearl, and upper one was all knit stitches at the front and at the back. Now let me show you what is amusing about them. Okay. See, let's take a look. Now I have this pattern in my hand, and let's see. Now bottom pattern, bottom part, knit stitches, lock. See? Now at the reverse side, our all knits are just knits. See? So if we would have just done all knit stitches and then start the pattern from the back, so we probably would have this pattern at the front. So for those who doesn't like a knit with the pearls, can do this. Okay, so it's pretty much easy. Okay, I love this trick about this mesh. this is very nice. This is very nice. That's how fabric and yarn behaves. Okay, and this is another pattern. Actually, when I was playing with addition and subtraction, and that's what I came up with. It was amazing, and I was so happy, because this is the feel when you feel as a designer. Okay, that's when artist is awake and aware in you, and creates the things. I love this process. Okay, so that's why I'm telling you that's a basic principle, and you can become a creative and create your own patterns. Okay, all right. I'll show you how I did this one. I already did cast on here, and I did one purl side and the reverse side, and right now I am going to show the pattern that I came up with. Okay, this is the same pattern, but something is about the reverse side that I'm gonna show you. Okay, I'm doing addition and subtraction, addition, subtraction, addition, subtraction, addition, subtraction, and so on. Okay, I'm at the reverse side, and what I will do, I will simply add and stitch this couple together. This one stitch and the added stitch from previous row. Again, I will do addition and the two together. See, again, addition and two together till to the end of the row. Going to do the same thing. Add and do two together. Add and two together. This is the same on every single row now, at the front or the reverse side. Okay, it already starts taking the shape, see? Alright, I went ahead and then did a little bit more, and usually it comes out really pretty. Okay. Alright, I almost forgot that we need to cast off. And how do you cast off this type of stitch? That is very simple. Just go ahead and cast off stitch by stitch, and every stitch counts. Okay, knit them first, knit them of course, and then cast them off, and this is all about it. See, nothing special. And this goes all the way to the end. And this is my very own pattern. So many times when people are telling me that I cannot reinvent the wheel, I always answer to them, yeah, definitely I cannot, but I can make wheel better or improve on it. Right? Okay. Alright everyone, gals and pals, I hope you enjoyed this project. Be very creative, very experiment. It's only, you know, there is so much to do, even if you think there is nothing, but when you take on needles and knitting needles and yarn or crochet and start doing it. Oh my god, so much opportunity, so many things come up that you did not think that was there. Okay, all right, I will post those diagrams for you on my website. Check it, download them if you need them, and for the meantime, thanks for listening.